Hey folks, SMK Gaming here. The final update before the holiday period has just been released for Battlefield 2042, and I think you're about to see the LMGs become a lot more popular, particularly the PKP. Why is that? Well, there's three pieces of information within the update files we're going to go over first to explain what I'm about to show you. The first bit is they've adjusted the dispersion increase for most weapons, so it now takes longer for weapons to become overly inaccurate and sustain fire. What do you normally do with an LMG? Sustain fire. The second piece of information that's important here is they've also adjusted the recoil values to prevent over-aggressive recoil jumps for two of the LMGs. This is very important because this is a reason why a lot of people don't use LMGs, and it's that recoil on that very first shot. If you don't control it well, it can take you off target straight away. So they've reduced that in some of the assault rifles as well as the LMGs. The third and final piece of information we're going to go over here is LMG dispersion and recoil lowered to improve performance and sustain fire. So what do we have here? We have a situation now where overall recoil is lower, the first shot recoil is lower, and spread and dispersion during sustained fire is also lower, making them far more accurate. In today's video we're going to focus on the PKP, and I think it's going to be a very good weapon here, especially with that 800 rounds per minute as well. Let's take a look at why I think this gun could become the meta in the new update. So if you've seen my previous weapon videos, you know I like to compare the spread patterns as well as the recoil patterns. Here are the recoil patterns for the PKP while prone, mounted on the ledge, as well as standing upright. These were all tested by factory defaults 8 meters from the wall, and all 100 rounds were fired. While in a prone position, the recoil went up just over 2 panels. While mounted on the ledge, it went up about 2.5 panels, and while standing upright, it went up to nearly 3 panels. However, there is more to it than that. When lying prone as well as mounted on the ledge, the recoil kept going up. However, take note of this kind of ball shape that's formed at the top of the freestanding one. The recoil hit that marker in and around halfway up the magazine, so in and around the 50 bullet marker it just stayed there. So the acceleration of the recoil while standing upright is a lot greater compared to laying prone as well as mounted on a ledge, which is expected. So before I moved on to recording the spread patterns, I speculated that the prone spread pattern would be a lot better compared to the freestanding one. Well, take a look at this. There is not much difference here at all, is there, between the prone spread patterns and the freestanding ones? The spread patterns circled at the minute, yes, they do look a bit weird, but I'm going to explain those in a little bit. But why are they so similar if the recoil in one is far greater compared to the other? Well, this is why the importance of that initial first shot recoil and reduced spread and sustained fire is a big change to these LMGs. Yes, assault rifles will be a bit better, but because of the huge magazine size of these LMGs, this is now why they are incredibly powerful. The recoil is lower, the spread is better, and they are now incredibly accurate, particularly the PKP. However, one thing to note with the LMGs and the PKP is, see these spread patterns I pointed out earlier? See if you lose control, and I deliberately lost control of my recoil here just to see how easy it was to try and bring it back into control again. It's not happening, folks. If you miscontrol the PKP, immediately stop firing and then try and readjust your aim again, because whenever you lose that control, I was pulling down so hard here to bring it back down again, it just wouldn't come down, it kept going up. And as you can see, this occurred both whenever I was prone as well as when I was freestanding. It doesn't make any difference. If you lose control of that recoil, immediately stop firing, readjust your aim, and then fire again. So that's about it, folks. If you start noticing a lot more people using LMGs, particularly the PKP, this is going to be the reason why. Because of these changes to it. They're going to be incredibly powerful right now. Have you tried them yourself? What do you think? Regarding the actual PKP loadout, I am just using all the defaults at the minute as it is working really well for me. So folks, take care out there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video and a comment below. Really appreciate the support in the channel, folks. Take care, and I'll catch you again in the next one.